Hey there, Zompire here, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. And the last one, well, we mostly just made progress, a little bit of progress with the Confidants. That's going to be a lot of these episodes. But we did a little bit of the tower, a little bit of progress on Hermit and Star, as well as Hanged. So, in this one, we're going to start off by hanging out with Sun. Bobby, working poor. Our country's job market is terrible. Depression and suicide are on the rise, and the young workforce is being crushed on a daily basis. Evil that permeates the corporate world filtered down into society.
Good evening.
Hello. Stamina is important for public speaking as well. You're still young, but take care of yourself. I'm scheduled to give a speech today, but one thing about it will be different. I could use your help as usual. Do you mind? Help them out. There will be camera timing today, apparently. I don't feel good about that, but I couldn't
Let's
decline.
give it our best effort again today.
Regardless, we will do as we always have done.
The most important thing is I
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good tour after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in voters during the election season. That's not how No Good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw it going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no good Torah, very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? The media doesn't matter. You're right. So you're saying I should decide for myself then? You really are quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey,
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a diver. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power. I was obsessed with the glorious lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was. Good tour.
hey,
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on it. Manipulation occasionally raises the chance of an enemy giving you a rare item.
all right.
Non-confidant has increased to rank 5. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost in the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuromoto's grandson. That's correct. I am his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my father are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My father was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk to you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke to me? Atsushita? Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. I found an awesome magazine. I'll bring it to the hideout. You have tomorrow off for health and sports day, right? Definitely get your adrenaline pumping. I really want to eat it, but I'll wait till tomorrow. Oh, but if you're busy, then do that first and I'll wait. See ya. I guess Futaba's coming here to show us a magazine tomorrow. It sounds like fun, but I'm going to bed.
Hey.
He's on fire. Futaba's down here in the shop. Let's go downstairs. Okay, so today we are not going to hang out with Futaba. I'm sorry, Futaba. We busy. Well, it's kind of funny because I actually screwed up the days I was looking at it on doing the shopping the other night, but it still works out just fine because the sun was the evening of both days, so. Arcade. Gonna hang out with the boy. Up.
Hey.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out again today.
All right. Hey.
How the Phantom Thieves doing? Sounds like they had another success, huh? That's cool.
Oh.
The war's still going on. Probably because they think I'm weak. If only I was as strong as Phantom Thieves. Hey kid, you may be small, but you played a great game.
What?
What, so being big is better? My bad. I didn't mean like that at all. I just thought we should be friends, since we're both gamers. The name is Takakuma. I make a living from gaming, more or less. Ever heard of me?
Huh?
Takakuma? A pro gamer? Yeah, you're the guy from all those videos online. And you're the one they call king, right? I've always wanted to play with you. Or I always want to play you. But I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, if I beat you, your rank will definitely drop. And I don't need people bashing me for bullying the kid.
You bastard!
Call me weak. That's it. We're playing. I won't lose. As I expected of the king. Okay, let's get this started.
All right.
I'm gonna win. I have to.
No way.
King is king. That's Takakuma, isn't it? He's awesome.
Huh?
I missed. King lost. That doesn't count. Let's play again. You got it. Wow, 10 losses in a row. King got slaughtered. That's hilarious. One more game. No matter how many times we play, the end result will be the same. We should probably stop for your sake. Shut up.
You bastard!
You cheated, didn't you? The correct prompt is, yeah, you tell him. Right? There's no way I could have lost. Man, I guess the king is just a little kid after all. Looks like I overestimated your ability. I feel bad beating you again. So, I'm gonna go. Make sure you practice for next time we play. Damn it. Gotta be kidding me. Get your revenge. I will. I'm the one who's gonna win in the end. If I lose, it's all over. I'm gonna beat him next time for sure. Isn't over. Trunks always winning. Like Phantom Thieves. Watch. I'll win next time for sure. I'm not a loser. You'll see. No special ability unlocked, that's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta go. Man, the Takamar though. I'm gonna practice for next time. Ron shouldn't spend so much time playing video games. Looks at the camera like The Office.
Bye.
Stay tired, man. I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Okay, so that was rank 4 of the Tower. Tomorrow's the date of the arrangement with your fiance. I'll be okay though. The day my father is in has put that on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of their goals. That doesn't mean my marriage has been called off though. My father agreed to do it so in that agreed to do so in that other world, but I'm not so sure now given his current state. So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Well, sounds to me like we're totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys.
Everything should work out, assuming it happens like it always does. We should be seeing some results soon.
I don't know, sometime. So, what we're going to do is hang out with Son again.
Everyone. Good evening.
I've received a dinner invitation from Dightman Matsushita. Would like for you to come as well. Let me know if you would like to attend. I'd be delighted if you would consider this as helping with my campaign and join me. Yeah, let's help him out.
Right away then.
Then I'll make the call. It'll be at a hotel nearby. Man, I come here a lot. Ramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Fortunately, this is all beyond me. Yoshida. Hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know? I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think of the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular. I'd like to hear your honest opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? So, This here will give you the most points, but you don't really have to keep track of it on the sun because it automatically progresses every time you hang out. So I'm just going to do the answers that will give the best prompt, but best answer, second best, gives you none. I don't really care. So you follow your own path, without being influenced by popular opinion. Huh? What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
Can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave, yet pitiful, I suppose. So the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked me here to speak about? No. The party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying I should just give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat around the bush. Drive out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusation.
What?
Mr. Shida, you'll finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me to not run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. What would you do at a time like this, Sonic? Best choice. Second choice. Last choice. So you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest pain. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on them. I don't believe we get a new skill this time. Nope.
All right.
Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
See you again soon. Sorry I made you tag along today. I'm sure you'll end up having to face something similar someday, so let me share my thoughts. When people come to you with these negotiations, you need to see what's really on the table. Do you see the offer as a risk or an opportunity? You'll have to make your own decisions. You'll have your own major decisions to make in time, so the most crucial thing is that you don't lose sight of who you are. So first or last option both give you points. That does not. Make quite a case. It comes from experience. I don't want you to make the mistakes I did. Remember, even when you're surrounded by opposition and opinions, hold on to your own conviction. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little too worked up about this. Well then, until next time, good night. Sorry for missing you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
I guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats. When is that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdown cases. Or should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Sounds good. I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Sujin Academy rooftop sound? Actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was there last. Wait, at school? So make sure you come in through the furniture. You all there after school?
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Oh no. One week left until exams. You'll have no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester. That aside, Okamura food has become a hot topic lately. This much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was some sort of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's giving them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anyone else can for a corporation. Are you familiar with the psychological tests using these images? The name given to is to give the two shapes names appropriate for that experience. Joke.
You.
People asked which shape, which were asked to name one of these shapes, Boba, and the other Kiki. Which name was most commonly ascribed to the shape B? The correct answer is Boba.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. Most people named B Boba and A Kiki. Graph sounds like K and T's are linked to spiking. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, the sense is the same worldwide. No matter the language, all is the same. Yeah, I'm smart.
Going.
Product name impresses an image on people before they even use it or buy it. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice, consonants, and short syllables leave a strong imprint. Although with the news these days, it may invoke the image of a strong oppressing the teachers have their eyes on Okamura. Well, he should be having a change of heart, so there should be nothing to worry about.
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, you've already gone to see him, right?
Yeah. I have.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread.
Bring on the bread.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
Both the options are. She's a grown lady. Well, she is a last lady.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I had worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
That's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food!
I mean, you made your own
Oh,
food.
I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
I don't think so.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well.
Bet.
See you around.
For a little bit longer. Want to meet up on the rooftop after school? Yeah. Rooftop. What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. You can come to our school rooftop after your classes today. I don't understand what is going on, but sure. Alright, school. I'm heading over there now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before classes for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right. Season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. Well, too. Oh, thanks. Right. See y'all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently?
You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
That costs a lot of money.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you.
That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a sight like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Don't fight it, does. Fighting brings you closer. Ryuji, you're the adult. When in doubt, make fun of Ryuji.
Well, yeah, but...
Whoa, look at you being all obedient. Is the Destinyland charm rubbing off on you?
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously?
And that party will be for me!
Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much. I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happen to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
I...
Okumura-san?
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Don't tell me. Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible. You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right? That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize.
That didn't sound very sincere, to be honest.
Then who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Capitalist pigs. About heart of death, huh? News said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance to pull it through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. Yeah. Or why is this happening? Did someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill someone. Or did mention how her father wasn't in the best health. For him just to up and die? This has got to be some kind of... Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. That what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
Yeah, there's no point getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves now. We need to act normally in public. But keep horror in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
It's going to be fine, right? Okay, so I think that
Let's go to
yeah,
bed.
it's one of those. Just go to bed. So we're actually just going to go call it an episode here. We actually have a couple free nights, and I'm actually have a plan for those, but we'll go over that in the next episode. Bye bye.